Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. So guys, we're going to continue on with our fur shed deal. Here in just a minute, I'm going to scrape Bobcat for y'all, and we'll get things set up here and we'll get started. Stay with me. Alright guys, so it's the same process for everything. Nothing changes. You're still going to comb them. You're going to make sure there's no blood clot in there, no mud, no burrs. Bullets laying between the fat and the skin, anything like that if you can help it. Because believe me, even that bullet laying between the fat and the skin on the inside, it'll put a hole. And a big one at that. Not necessarily big around, just long. So, we got a bullet hole here in one. Apparently this cat was called in, skinned out with the feet on. So we got to take care of that as well. But that'll be just with salt. Because the bone, the foot is clear out of it. So, anyway, run our hands kind of down through here. Now this little bit of a blood spot here is dry, so it's not a big deal. You don't have to brush and brush and brush and brush and brush all the guard hairs off of him. And the only other thing we got to do is make sure the tail's split, which it's not. Which we will take our handy dandy tail zipper here, if I can find it. Mike's hiding it on me. There we go. We just take this little jewel right here and we hook it at the hole there where the tailbone come out, and then just give a pull straight down, and our tail's opened up. That's very important to do on everything that has a tail. I don't care what it is. I've seen guys try to take and run a piece of number 9 down through their number 9 wiring and knock the end of the tail out and think, oh, it'll dry and it's fine. Well, it will dry, but it's going to slip because you've got leather against leather and not opened up, or fur against leather. If you get fur against it so that the air can flow through there, you're fine. Like you saw me do, if you've watched the beaver put-up video that I did there last year, it's in my, I think it's in one of my playlists. I'm not sure, but if not, we'll get it there. So yeah, if you get fur against the leather, you're good. But if you get leather against leather, it will slip because there's no airflow through there. Biggest thing in fur shed, guys, is a little bit of heat and a lot of air movement. You can hear the fans here in the background. I'm sure that is one of the most important things you can do in a fur shed is have air movement. Heat and air movement. So anyway, we'll get on here and we'll scrape this cat. So we'll get him turned wrong side out here. I will set the camera back up and we'll get started. All right, gang. So we've got our cat on our beam here. Now I'm going to show you something on all the big predators. The big 3, or probably the big 4 if you're trapping wolves. Fox, coyotes, and cats. There's usually, now there it is right there, it's just a little piece of cartilage that runs usually from the ear butt up towards the eye. If you just get a hold of that thing and pull it up, and generally it's long, but this one's been kind of cut off. Go ahead and take that thing plumb off and just get rid of it. We don't need it on there. It's just a place that's going to slip if we do leave it on there. There's another one right there, a little piece of cartilage that just as well come out. There we go. And again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to trim up these ear butts just a little bit. We're not going to get crazy, but we're just going to take maybe somewhere around 1/4 of an inch off of it. Now, just like that. That's all we did. We got a little bit here we're going to trim off just so that it doesn't take a chance of slipping on us right there. Now, if you're doing this for the fur market, you would go ahead and take that cartilage plumb out of that ear so that it didn't slip on you. But since we're tanning this and we're pickling it, it's not going to. Take that cartilage plumb off right there, just a little bit. You're not taking much. There you go, just like that. Tuck that ear back in. Roll this cat over and do the same thing on this other side. Yeah, that cartilage, there's just a little chunk of it right there. It ain't much. But it's got to come off. Because again, that's just something else to cause you problems. Go ahead and take his earbud off. Just like so. Yeah, I didn't take much. It just, like I said, maybe somewhere between a quarter or half inch. It ain't much. Okay, now we're ready to flush this cat. Now again, we got our, and I'll make sure I got it right, not like I did in the raccoon video, where this is our sharp side, this is our pushing side. The bevel goes down towards the animal if you're running the sharp side. But generally speaking on cats, there's not a whole lot of sharp side you need to worry about. I mean, just a little bit to maybe get that fap started and get it rolling. And other than that, that's about it. There's just not much to it. Flip that knife over, put some pretty good pressure on it, and we push it off. Biggest thing is make sure you get all the membrane and all the fat off. Pull that cat up to you, right down his back to the base of his tail. Get all that off there. There we go, guys. There's the back of the cat. Now you just roll in the third. We'll do the same thing on this side. The difference is you want to make sure that sighties tag is up out of the way because you don't want to hit it with that scraping knife. Take a little bit of this heavy, it's not really fat, it's more of a membrane. It's kind of a heavy membrane around the face. Take that off, get it started, get it rolling. And you can see that it just rolls right off there. Not a whole lot to it. Pull that front leg up. Come around it. Take it under that front leg. And we've got quite a bit of meat and tendon going down that leg. So all I do is just get a hold of it here and pull out, and then just take sharp side of the knife. Flip that around so it's cutting the right way. Take sharp side knife. And be careful, you're not trying to, you don't want to get too deep and cut that leg off. You're just trimming, it's all you're doing. Just trying to get that membrane and those tendons out of there. There we go, that's that. Chunk of meat right there, take it off. Like so. Take our dull side, push on this other side of this leg down across the chest. And with the belly. Now again, you need to be careful if it was a she cat, you need to be careful. A lot of times they'll have teats on them, you know. They're no different than a house cat. They can breed and have a litter at any time of the year. So you got to be careful on them she cats. You don't want to hook a tip, tear that belly. All right, there's our cat. 2/3 done. We just got to do the other third of him. We got it. That head down. Sharp side, just open that heavy membrane up like we did on the other side. Quick bat knife. Don't strain fat off there. If you see you miss something, go back and go over it again. Don't leave nothing. Don't leave a thing. Again, we've got some pretty heavy meat and tendons on his front leg, so we do it again. One more pass here and we'll have him. Just like that. Get dull side. Lay her down. That bullet hole, you want to be kind of careful if there's one there. You call that cat in and shot it, you need to be careful around them bullet holes. You just open them up. If you don't, make them bigger. All right, just about to get him. All right, guys. There's our pussycat, all done, ready to go to the salt bath, and then go into the pickle. All right, guys. I know that was kind of maybe a little fast video for you, but I think there was pretty good information there about flesh and stretching cat, or fleshing cats anyway. Appreciate everything you've done for this video. If you would please, if you found this helpful, just hit that thumbs up for me. That's all I'm asking. Once again, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.